Hello YouTube, welcome to day number 86. I weigh 81 kilo now. That's like plus 1.5 kg since last time I weighed myself. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was eating that much. Anyway, we are going to hit pull today, I think. So we're going to hit a lovely little pull session, and I might record some stuff. I just woke up, if you couldn't already tell. Just woke up and I weighed myself, went to the toilet, then weighed myself. Now I need to eat, get some water in me, and then I'm going to the gym with my friend. My rotator cuff feels not 100%, but it's healing a lot faster than I expected, which is amazing news. I've had a hot water bottle on it for pretty much, or at least the first 3 days. I had a hot water bottle on it for like 80% of the time that I was alive. Let's say, because even when I went to sleep, I had the hot water bottle on it. But yeah, I'm gonna eat something and then go to the gym now. Okay, hello. I've been to the gym. It is a lot later in the day now. It is 7 o'clock p.m. I got back from the gym at around 1 p.m. I came back, I showered, I deboned 2 kilos of chicken thighs, deboned them and de-skinned them, and it is a new record pace for me. I did it in 25 minutes. Last time I did it, it was in like 45-ish minutes. I've got a new technique now with like taking the bone out, because I used to take out the bone, but a lot of the time there'd still be cartilage in there, and that would be really annoying to have to take out by itself. But I've got a new method where I just take out a tiny bit more of the chicken. Like, I lose a bit more chicken meat, but it's a lot faster. And it saves me from not wanting to prepare the chicken, because I'll just prepare it all at the same time and I can just pick at it for for the week coming. So I prepared my chicken thighs, and I had pizza, homemade pizza, chicken pizza. I didn't season the chicken, not properly at least. I put a bit of salt on there. So next time I need to actually season the chicken, put some spices on there. But mozzarella was going off today, so we had to make pizza, or we had to do something with the mozzarella, and I wanted pizza, so we made pizza. Chicken and mozzarella was on mine. Put some basil on there. I put some onion powder on there after it was cooked, because I realized there wasn't a lot of flavor. But that was like a good 60-ish grams of protein in that one meal. It was quite a lot of calories though. I will put a screenshot in. But yeah. Also, my CapCut is like really slow. When I'm editing now, like it plays back and it's really like laggy. Like it plays like the video in 0.2 speed, but the audio is fine. I don't know how to fix that. It's really annoying. But I went to the gym. In the gym, I didn't record anything, but the session was good. I've switched now, only because I've injured myself, but I've switched to doing like more than 12 reps. I never really had a period where I've done like high rep sets, but I've started to do it and I'm actually enjoying it quite a lot. It's something new, and I'm very motivated at the moment. So I feel like high rep sets are something that are only a good thing to try and do when you're motivated, when you know that you're able to push to failure, because pushing to failure on higher rep sets is a lot more difficult mentally, just because of the lactic acid will build up and it will be painful. But yeah, I feel like it's great fun when you're motivated, at least. Also, I'm 81 kilo, and well, I've already said I'm 81 kilo, but I've been deep in it for a bit. I'm 81 kilo, and I don't want to be 81 kilo. I want to be, well, all right, I don't mind being 81 kilo, but I don't want to have the amount of body fat that I do right now. So I'm gonna try and get my 10k steps in a day. today at the end of my session, I stayed longer than my friend. My friend, he gets picked up. So he got picked up and I stayed and I walked on the treadmill for an hour. I watched a long YouTube video. It was called AI by the YouTube channel Horses. Um, it was a good video. It wasn't about AI, artificial intelligence. It was about AI, Allen Iverson, the basketball player. It tells you about his life story, I guess. Um, it was interesting. It was good. Nice long watch. Um, so I spent an hour on the treadmill just walking. It was 6 kilometers, I think I walked, something like that. I'll put a screenshot in. I like saying that now, but yeah, I'll put a screenshot in. It was about 6 kilometers, but it was a breeze. It was light work because I was just watching YouTube. It didn't even feel like I was walking half the time. But back to the high rep count, I guess, high rep sets. I feel like people avoid training when they're injured because they think it's going to mess up their injury even more. But I think there's ways, well, obviously there is ways, but I think people don't realize that there are ways to train still, and you're not going to mess up your injury. In fact, you're probably going to help it heal even faster um by because when you train it, you're getting blood to move around the area, and when blood is moving around the area, it's gonna heal faster. You're getting more oxygen to the muscle tissue, I guess, or whatever's injured. You're getting more oxygen in the area, which is a good thing for recovery. And that's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm doing low reps. No, that's why I'm doing high reps. I mean, um, Dr. Mike Israetel has a video on it, on RP hypertrophy. Um, it's the what is it? YouTube channel. Is it RP hypertrophy? RP. I'm pretty sure it is RP hypertrophy. That's what it's called. He has a video on it on his YouTube channel. Why am I so dark? Not me. The camera. There we go. Yeah, he's got a video on it. It's about uh well, he goes into depth in the risk of injury, into, well, the risk of injury and what can cause injury. High rep versus low rep um sets. But basically, to summarize, when you're fresh, like taking your fresh values, when you just enter the gym, say if you were to do a set of bench press and you were to do it for 5 heavy reps and you took it to failure, that is your 5 rep max, let's say. Whereas if you took, let's say, a set of bench press and you did 20 reps, you could do 20 reps fresh and it's your max. You just count that as your 20 rep max. So now what he's saying is, if you were to do your, let's say, 20 rep max later on in the session and you only got, like, let's say 8 reps, it would still have basically the same risk kind of injury. No, the same injury kind of risk, I mean, as it would have be like when it was a 20 rep set. I explained that really bad, but basically do your high rep sets and just keep the weight low. You as long as you're not like feeling sharp pains. You're your own judge of your own body. You are the judge of your own body, I should say. You know what's hurting you and what's not hurting you. And if you don't know what's hurting you, then I don't know, you should learn more about your own body. You should be more in tune with your own body, because I got friends that don't know. They're like asking me, "Oh, it hurts," like, and I'm like, "What kind of hurt is it? Is it sharp or is it, dull?" And they're like, "I don't know." Mate, don't piss me off. If it's a bad hurt, or if it's like this hurts, but it's like kind of good. You know, you know what kind of pain it is, and if you don't know, then why are you asking me? I don't know. All right, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So keep on training if you're injured, but do a lot of reps. First of all, do a lot of reps. make sure it doesn't hurt in a bad way, which is like sharp, sharp owl pain, or just something that's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. Um, if it's like a dull kind of like lactic acid kind of pain, it's probably fine. But then again, I'm not a doctor, take my advice with a pinch of salt, because this is not professional advice, okay, mate? All right. Yeah, but uh that's it. Just, I guess the moral of this video is train when you're injured, because you'll probably be okay. You just need to take it slow. And if you can't do something, then don't do it. If you feel like your injury is prohibiting you, and you feel like doing an exercise is going to not be good for it, then don't do the exercise. You're the judge of your own body. Remember that. All right. Thank you for watching. Today was day 86, I think. 86. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Um 86, that's crazy. It's almost been 100 days. Yeah. So day 86, tomorrow is day 87. I will see you tomorrow for push. I'm probably going to do some high rep stuff again on bench press. I might just try and rep out 40 for a lot of reps. All right. Bye bye.